The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. Introduction. Ben Horowitz, a legendary Silicon Valley entrepreneur and co-founder of Andreessen Horowitz, shares raw, real, and brutally honest insights in The Hard Thing About Hard Things. Building a business when there are no easy answers. This book isn't about fairy tales of entrepreneurship. It's about surviving the storm. While most business books talk about how to start a company, this one tells you what to do when things go wrong. It's ideal for startup founders, business leaders, and anyone navigating the hard, messy, chaotic side of leadership. With hard-earned lessons and deeply personal stories, Ben gives us a masterclass in resilience, decision-making, leadership, and building organizations in the real world. Chapter 1. From Communist to Venture Capitalist. How do personal experiences shape your leadership in business? Life is struggle. Ben begins by narrating his journey, from his roots as a philosophy-loving child of communist parents to becoming a tech CEO and eventually a venture capitalist. This chapter emphasizes the unpredictable nature of career paths and how diverse experiences add depth to leadership. He shares his early struggles, including the challenges of growing up in a turbulent household and entering the tech world without a technical background. The message: your origin doesn't define your destination. Think of Kunal Shah, founder of CRED. Coming from a middle-class background with no Ivy League degree, he leaned on philosophy and grit to rise as a modern business icon. Chapter 2. I Will Survive. Can you lead when you're uncertain and afraid yourself? Hard things are hard because there are no easy answers or recipes. Ben discusses the mental and emotional toll of being a CEO during crisis. From running out of cash to laying off friends, he shares gut-wrenching decisions and how surviving sometimes means enduring, not solving. The key lesson is to stay honest and transparent while owning the burden of leadership. Consider Vijay Shekhar Sharma during demonetization. As Paytm scaled rapidly, he had to take tough calls amidst chaos while staying brave under intense pressure. Chapter 3. This Time with Feeling. How important is emotional authenticity in leadership? Being emotionally present for your company is more important than pretending to have all the answers. Ben stresses that CEOs can't afford to be emotionally detached. People need leaders who feel, who listen, who empathize. But showing emotion doesn't mean being weak. It means being real. Building culture starts with emotional courage. Nandan Nilekani, post-Infosys and during the launch of Aadhaar, showed this balance of feeling deeply yet staying composed in mission-driven leadership. Chapter 4. When Things Fall Apart. What do you do when nothing goes as planned? There are no silver bullets, only lead bullets. This chapter is about grit. No strategies will magically fix your problems. You must do the hard, boring, and often painful work repeatedly. Ben shares examples where product launches flopped, investors pulled out, and employee morale crashed. But instead of shortcuts, the solution was consistent, brutal, determined effort. Flipkart's multiple pivots, from books to electronics to a full-fledged e-commerce giant, reflect this lead bullet philosophy. Chapter 5. Take care of the people, the products, and the profits, in that order. Where should your priorities lie as a leader? The first rule of entrepreneurship: there are no rules. Ben says that taking care of your people builds great products, which then bring profits. Too often, companies flip this order and fail. He explains hiring practices, performance management, and the difficult task of firing. It's about integrity in leadership and genuine concern for your team. Joho Sridhar Vembu runs a billion-dollar firm from rural India, but his people-first approach has created loyal, long-term employees. Chapter 6. Concerning the going concern. What defines a company's survival through downturns? You must prepare to fight when it's time, not freeze. Ben explains that CEO must manage liquidity, morale, and survival in downturns. Even small missteps can become fatal. He dives deep into the tactical decisions leaders must make to keep their company afloat, like cutting costs, realigning priorities, or selling under pressure. In the early year 2000, Tata Motors took bold risks with the Indica project, even when analysts called it foolish. It survived and reshaped the Indian auto industry. Chapter 7: How to lead even when you don't know where you're going. Can you inspire others without certainty yourself? A good leader doesn't need to be right. They need to be clear. Clarity in communication and conviction in vision matter more than always having the right answers. Ben shares how leaders can navigate uncertainty by staying honest and decisive. People don't expect perfection. They want direction. Ritesh Agrawal of Ohio faced massive uncertainty during COVID, yet kept team morale high through open communication and decisive pivots. Chapter 8: The Struggle. Why is the struggle essential to every entrepreneur's journey? The struggle is where greatness comes from. Ben's most famous chapter. He describes the struggle as that terrifying, lonely place where everything feels like it's falling apart. But it's also where leaders are forged. If you're in it, you're not alone. And it may just be the best teacher of all. Narayana Murthy faced severe financial strain when starting Infosys, even borrowing from family. That struggle became the foundation of India's IT boom. Key takeaways: leadership is messy, emotional, and deeply personal. There are no magical solutions, just consistent, hard work. Communication and clarity matter more than always being right. Your people matter most before profits or processes. The struggle isn't a sign of failure, it's part of the journey. Great leaders are not born, they're built through crisis. Thank you for listening.